And in this part I'm gonna talk about the filters. Actually, filtering is one of the important parts of Dynamo with which we involved, and I mean forever, and filter by bull mask is the most functional node among them. So let me give you an example here. Here in the library from selection, and then here I add categories, and after that I specify my category like walls, and then I get all walls in the category in this way. Check this out. So I save this 02-filter, save. Very well. And after that, by using of elements from element, and after that I add get parameter value by name. Here it is. Then I specify the element, then I add a string to specify the parameter name, and then I ask for it to return me the length of the walls. Check out the list. As you can see, it returns the length of all of the walls in the project. Look in this way. Here in Revit, I click and then drag, then filter, check none, then I find wall. Here, as you can see, we got 56 walls in the project. So let's check out the items in the node. As you can see, it's 56 items. So it is correct. Anyway, right now from the list and then match, I'm sorry, I mean math, and then here in operators, here we got many characters like greater or equal. I added and then I specify x and I add a code block. For example, let me check out the list, the values. Here we got, for example, 5, 11, 15. Okay. Here, for example, I specify 8.75. I specify y. Then in the list, it will gives you that the items which are greater than this. But here, if I wanna isolate the items which are equal or greater than 8.75, here I use filter by bull mask. In list and inspect, and here filter by bull mask. Let me check in organize. Maybe I can find it here. Filter by bull mask, or here in modify. Here it is. Filter by bull mask. So I create it and then I specify the list with all elements of category in this way, and then I specify the mask. Right now in the outputs you got in and out. Check out the list, but let me add a watch, and then I want to connect it to in, which shows the true items which are equal or greater than 8.75, and one more to specify out to show the smaller walls. Or here if I change the list, for example I give the list of get parameter value by name, then it will return the area. Check this out. So in this way, let me specify the elements as my list. But anyway, in last videos you learned that with override. Let me search again. Override color in view. I add it, and then I specify the elements by true and falses, and then I add a palette, actually color palette, to specify my color here, and one more for the another one. True items, for example, with black, and the another one. Check this out, all of them are black. But here I can change the false items. For example, consider lesser items with yellow and the greater items with green. Check this out. In this way you can separate them from each other.